The Lord was just reminding me about the enemy's ploy to fill us with negativity, to distract us with negativity. These things come at us from several different areas. If he can get us to focus on the negative things throughout our day or life as a whole, or just the planet or people or whatever, number one, he distracts us from the goodness of God. And he knows that this is a good plan, because a good plan to distract us, not just from the goodness of God, but also for the plans that God has for our life, because we become so focused on negative and we're filled up and we don't have any more room to see the good or to receive the good things that God has for us. So the Lord was just reminding me of this trap of the enemy, and then how it goes deeper. It can really wreak havoc in our lives because it hardens our heart, and then we start seeing everything negative. Just like there's a couple anomalies, like when you buy a certain car, you start seeing that car everywhere. It's the same thing with our mindset. If we allow too many negative things, pretty soon that's all we're seeing, and the good is still there, but we're literally having like tunnel vision like this, and we only are seeing the negative. And that really does a lot to our mental health, our spiritual health. And that is a ploy, a purposeful, strategic ploy of the enemy. So don't let him distract you and blind you to the goodness of God, even though there's a lot of difficult things in this world. Take them to the Lord and allow the Lord to help you problem solve those things and not focus on them. And when they're inundating you, know that that's a spiritual attack, and come to the Lord. Resist and rebuke those thoughts that the enemy is trying to fill you up with, so you can't see or receive the goodness of God, nor can you give the goodness of God to other people. We won't be overflowing with the gifts of the Spirit or the love of God. You will be overflowing with the negative and all of those sinful things that the enemy has stirred up inside of you and that you've decided to take part in. And so the Lord was reminding me about this strategic warfare at this point in time, in relationships, in families, really just across the planet, so that people are stuck in negativity, negative emotions, and they're being led by those things rather than the Spirit of God. So turn your eyes back to the Lord, spend time in worship, prayer, repent, say, Lord, I'm so sorry. Show me those places where my heart has become hardened and where I have entertained these evils and allowed the enemy to distract me from the good and cause me to focus on the bad. The Lord was even reminding me of one other thing. I see hearts everywhere, in nature, on buildings, all kinds of things that the Lord shows to me. And I used to have a very negative mindset, and I didn't see hearts anywhere. And the Lord was even explaining to me that's because I came to him and let him change my mindset. And the hearts were always there, but now I'm able to see them.